How you doing, everybody? Hold on. Let me respond to this little message right quick. So right now I'm going to be doing a short video on how to increase your sales drop shipping. Um, Hold on. People have a misconception that price is what determines the sale. In all honesty, if you title your item correctly, people are not going to be looking at the price. They're just going to see it. They're going to see those one site. Chances are you're not going to compare prices. Most people, they shop on eBay. They like eBay. They don't compare prices. If they wanted something on Amazon, they'll get it from Amazon. I mean, it's Amazon. It's really just depends on the person and what they want to do. Some people only shop on eBay. Some people only shop on Amazon. Some people only shop from BJ wholesalers, Costco, whatever the case may be. Everybody is different. So your your biggest concern should be how to list your title properly. There's title bidding websites, there's software, there's different spider webbing techniques that you can do in order to find the title for that particular item that's sold at the highest price, so that way you can maximize your profits. It's also important to know how to add your add your eBay and PayPal fees into your item price to calculate the profit. So that way the fees are not coming out of the profit that you should be earning. One thing that I can't stand is when somebody says, well, don't they get mad when they order something from eBay and it shows up in a Walmart box? Like, no, why would they be mad? I mean, I guess if worst case scenario, they say, hell, now I know next time to get this from Walmart. But like I said, most people that shop on eBay are shopping on eBay. There's millions of people that buy stuff on eBay every single day. Back in the day, eBay used to be where you go to get the cheapest item. They have it in their head. I mean, there's people on eBay. There's people on eBay from 1999 that they just buy stuff on eBay. There's people who are, online shoppers. I don't know. People just buy things from eBay. Lord, let me see. I don't want to get too far into. Lord, let me see. I don't want to get too far in depth with information, but there are ways that you can maximize your profits. So one, you as a wholesale, as a drop shipper, you want to find the cheapest price possible. Keep in mind that if you're using Walmart, anything under $35, you have to pay $5.99 for shipping. So if you are looking at the same thing from Amazon might have it listed as $2 more, but you're really saving $4 because you would have had to pay this $5.99 shipping from Walmart. Also, you want to make sure that you're checking at least 2 to 3 times a week to make sure that that item is in stock. The more items that you have listed, the more chance you have of selling something, but don't list more than you can pay for, because if somebody buys, when it has the quantity, for example, but don't list more than you can pay for, because if somebody buys, when it has the quantity, for example, if you're selling something like a bed frame, say a bed frame, costs $472. You're selling it for $7.99. So if somebody buys it 5 times, you have to have that $472 times 5 in order to be able to fund your purchase orders. If you can't do that and you have to cancel an order, then PayPal is going to be mad at you. Not PayPal, eBay is going to be mad at you. You times 5 in order to be able to fund your purchase orders. If you can't do that and then PayPal is going to be mad at you. I mean, not PayPal, eBay is going to be mad at you. You don't want eBay mad at you. They work against you. When you're in the hole with eBay, when you cancel orders, when you're late on shipping, when your item arrives late to a customer, all that does is affect you as a seller. So what eBay does is they say, well, this person's not reliable. I'm going to put their item at the bottom of the list. So they do everything possible to work against you. When you're in good standings with eBay, they do everything that they can to get your item to the top of the list. You can pay, I want to say it's 3.5%. You can pay 3.5% to get your item sponsored so that it's at the top of the list. I wouldn't do that unless it's an item that you're going to profit over $100 on. When you're first getting started, when I first started drop shipping, I had $50 in my pocket. So I was selling a lot of cheap things, toys, phone cases, cups, even silverware sets, curtains, toys, phone cases, chargers, cheap clocks, home decor, anything that people, phone cases, chargers, cheap clocks, home decor, anything that people will buy. You also want to make sure that what you're selling is in season. If you're selling a freaking pool in November, chances are you are not going to have nearly as much success as if you're selling it in May or June, right when it starts to get warm everywhere and it just sales skyrocket. I mean, Black Friday, you want to be prepared for Black Friday. I always bring on 2 or 3 people just to help me to make sure that I get all of my orders out that day, because it's important. If you don't and the item arrives late, then eBay is going to just report that to your seller feedback when they do monthly reviews, and when you get your monthly review, they're going to knock you down. You can get kicked off of eBay that way. It's very possible. Just to show you guys, a couple of weeks ago, I went to the bank. See my name right there. You can see right here, cash withdrew $50,000. So, that's what I got left of it. So, I mean, it's very possible to make a lot of money. Don't get a misconception to where you think that just because you're selling something that's only a $2 or $3 profit, don't get it twisted and think that you won't make any money, because that $2 or $3 profit sells 100 times. You just made $200 or $300 with a month. So I mean, everything adds up. Times that $2, $3 profit, you sell it 100 times, but you have 100 items that do that. That's $10,000. So don't get it twisted when it comes to volume sales. A lot of people, they knock volume. They don't want volume. They want the thing that they're gonna make $40, $50, $60 on. But I just be like, y'all can keep that. I focus on the volume sales because most people don't. And that's how you end up making the most profit in what you're doing. So what I have done is put together different level training packages. If you're already doing drop shipping, you need some help. If you have heard of it but not sure what it is, if you're already working from home, not having any luck with referrals, go ahead and message me. You can send me an email at ownyourfinances18@gmail.com. Send me an email, just what you're looking for. I have a very, very basic training package for $25. If you are looking to start something, you can't afford $25, and you shouldn't be drop shipping because you won't be able to fund purchase orders. Not to knock anybody down, but you want to have, like I said, I had $50 when I started. I taught everything by myself. Now I've invested and paid about $50,000 in training. So I know exactly what I'm doing. I know how to maximize profit. I know how to get cash back. I know all the little tricks of the trade, and I'm looking to expand to help others do the same thing. So if you are interested, go ahead and comment on this video, send me an email, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.